We just got even more information on the new zombies map, Citadelle Day More. And on top of that, we got the augments confirmed for the new perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod. So let's check them out. First of all, one of the new things that we did get today was a gameplay reveal trailer of the new zombies map. And here in the first few frames, we can see that there's Jug here inside of this castle. But if you take a little closer look over here on the left, you might see a familiar face. And this is the same exact graffiti that was in that small little cutscene in the second Outbreak Easter egg, showing, or at least alluding to, the death of all of our head Requiem members. So don't know exactly what that means, but it's interesting to see it show up again. And just another possible connection to that with the blood font here on the wall, but could just be nothing. But then we get a look at a nice little corridor going down the map here leading into the castle. We have Speed Cola over here, the XM4 wall buy, all of our heroes over here fighting the zombies. And we have a nice little oil trap here, or an acid trap, not to be confused with acid rap. Also, possible Plants vs. Zombies reference right here. This zombie's got a bucket on his head. And it looks like on top of this area where you activate the oil trap, there's going to be a nice little area over here with Melee Macchiato, and all the zombies seem to be stuck right here. I don't know if there's a trap there, if they threw like a monkey bomb or a decoy there, but it seems like everything is inside of here. And then we have a nice little Gobblegum machine there. But we also get a nice little sneak peek at the map's wonder weapon. These are called the bastard swords or something like that, but this is the electric elemental one, and it looks like you get a nice electric chain when it's activated, kind of similar to Deadwire. And then we see what we saw a little bit last night with this nice little fire turret, this cannonball firing at the wall, opening it up. Don't know if that's going to be a trap or not, or if it's just going to be a way to open up part of the map. And then we see our new enemy here, the Doppelgast. Looks pretty cool, kind of runs like a chicken because it doesn't really have any arms. But this is going to be the new special enemy, or maybe even elite enemy on the map. And I think it's been confirmed that there's going to be no manglers or abominations on here, so it's going to be this and the amalgams. But we also get a nice little look at the Pack-a-Punch camos here. So we get a blue and yellow looking Pack-a-Punch camo, and then we see Carver's weapon over here, which is pink and green. And then we also get a little glimpse at the Vulture Aid Perk machine back here. They do have the giant vulture on it, where it's a big head here, where you see its wings going off to the side. The one thing I don't like about what they did with Vulture Aid going into this game is that they changed the main color from red to like a yellowish green. So not the biggest fan of that, but the perk should help out a lot. And here's a better look at the machine here. Definitely looks sick. I want them to change the color on it. But also don't let that overshadow the cuck chair right in the middle here with a warhead that hit the ground. And then we get to see Tesla Storm in action for the first time, I guess, since Modern Warfare Zombies, but I don't think anybody really used it in Modern Warfare Zombies. It wasn't that useful, but it is linking in between all of the operators here in the middle. And then we also see a rune here on the ground, kind of maybe could be a soul box, probably some way to activate the Easter egg, but it does look like all their eyes are glowing red. I don't know if there's going to be a trap, maybe a trial, but it looks interesting for sure. And we also get a look at the other Pack-a-Punch camo here. This one is purple and gold. I think this might be our Pack 3 camo because it looks like they're all at Pack 3. Does look very nice though. I think they did a good job with the Pack-a-Punch camos on this map. And then we get a little glimpse of something happening here with our Doppelgast. It looks like there's a little explosion type thing, sparks coming out of it, little spikes. So either this thing's gonna explode like a creeper when you kill it, or maybe it'll split like a mega bomb, or not a mega bomb, a megaton. I don't know why I always get those mixed up, but it could split is the theory here. And then we get another look at some of the other wonder weapons, or the other elemental versions of the wonder weapons. This one is like a void type weapon, kind of leans into like the Aether Shroud type thing, or could even work like a Gersh from what we've seen before. This is our fire sword. Looks really, really sick. And then we have like a light sword. I think this is probably gonna go hand in hand with our new ammo mod, Light Rend, but this looks sick. And then we also have a giant statue here of a dude with a hammer. If this doesn't become a boss or something you can fight, I feel like it'd be a missed opportunity, but also I'd be scared to fight that thing. And here is the ethereal sword in use. It looks like it opens up a rift in the world and pulls zombies into it, kind of like the Gersh device or the Kashmir. Looks pretty sweet. And to end the trailer off, we get another shot of the Doppelgast, the Doppelgast. It looks like that's probably like the death animation there. And they sneakily have Deadshot as a machine down here. So Deadshot confirmed to have its own machine on the map, unlike Liberty Falls. But I think that about does it for the trailer. There's probably some stuff in there that I missed, but I think we covered about all the main things that are being shown in here. But all the real info here is in the Season 1 Reloaded blog. Here we have our roadmap for Season 1 Reloaded. And obviously we're getting the new map, the new enemy, new perk, ammo mod, all that stuff. But it does also say a zombies training mode is coming. So this is going to be a completely separate mode from Directed, but also could be decent for grinding camos. I don't think there's going to be that many zombies in there, but maybe there'll be like a mangler or something and it'll show you like how to take one out. And if there's camo progress that's going to be in there, obviously us zombies grinders or camo grinders are going to exploit it. But now we can see the official screenshots of some of the other areas on the map. Obviously the vermin and parasites are going to be here on the new map, and we get to see some nicer little images of the map zoomed out a bit, and all the radio icons for our heroes here. And we're going to have Strauss in the helicopter with Raptor 1. That's going to go great. Rabinov looking dapper as ever. Peck looking like a freak. And we get some other shots of the cannon here. A nice little knight here. Maybe that'll be able to be activated. It would be sweet if we had a knight kind of similar to like Klaus or like the Peacekeeper or whatever it was called on Shadows. That would be awesome. And then it gives you a little bit of a history on the map. That's a lot to read. I ain't into reading. And then we get another look at our big statue man with the hammer here in what looks like maybe the middle of the map, at least like a nice little area for the village to come together. And there's a tavern here for the tourists. And we're going to have another pool table for a nice 100 essence. And I'm sure there's going to be some other things that we can grab in there, but it looks pretty sweet in there. And we have a little outside area with a well. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of Easter egg with the well, how many things you can throw in there, or there's going to be something you can like, you know, toss a coin in there and then get a reward. It'll be cool to see all the side Easter eggs that show up on the map. But something we didn't see much in the trailer is the nature path and hilltop, which looks like a nice little village like outside of the castle or leading up to the castle. And that is where Deadshot is that we saw at the very end of the trailer. And then we get a closer look at the cannon and the outside of the castle. Pretty cool. And it looks like there's a little hideaway in the bottom here with a couch next to a TV with stamina behind it. Lots of beers. I think this might be where Rabinov's been hiding out. And we have another couch here with a dead person in it. And there's a dungeon here. I love how this looks. The light coming through the bars here. This map's aesthetic is sweet. And then this little area here kind of reminds me of Mauer, when you go through the sewer system to get to power. And a better look at the Doppelgas. Kind of cool. Looks like he's got some... And we got another look at the Doppelgast. Pretty sick. And here's another one with Maya on the ground trying to fight it with the sword. And here's a really sick shot of our main crew, each of them holding one of the swords. They just look so sick. And here is all the official names. We have the Calburn, the Durandal, the Balmung, and the Solaris. I'm definitely not going to be calling all those by those names. They are all just being called by their elemental type by me. So the Calburn is the Dragon's Fire. Create a fiery maelstrom of burning undead flesh, setting zombies alight and summoning an intense fireball. That sounds sweet. Stag of Storm, summon a thunderous power from the skies, discharging voltaic power to stun and stagger before an electrical beam serves up severe searing. Geez, that was almost like Sally sells she shells by the seashore. The Balmung Raven Shadow, that sounds sweet. Cast your rotting foes into the ethereal abyss, warping nearby enemies with a focus liminal tear. That's sweet. And Solaris Lion of Light, the warmth of light courses through you as you send foes screaming in the darkness. Okay, doesn't really tell us too much of what that one does, unlike the other ones, but sounds pretty cool. And here's another image of all of our new wonder weapons. And it says our main quest rewards for completing the Easter egg on this map is going to have the Jackknife Operator skin for Weaver, 5,000 XP, a unique calling card only available for completing the quest before directed mode. So basically the same thing as Terminus and Liberty Falls. And it looks like our lion cannon is a trap. It says a giant ornate bronze lion cannon on a large rotating cog platform dominates the outer battlements of the fortress and provides spectacular means to enter the keep. What would happen if you climbed inside of it? Are they saying we can launch through this? Is this going to be like Mario 64? We're going to throw on our winged cap and start flying around this map. And then the oil trap, medieval method of disiluding attackers storming the outer Okay, we're throwing out thesaurus ass words. Basically just pour oil on zombies and it hurt them. Oh, and it says made even more potent if a Molotov cocktail is thrown in the mix. So I think the fire sword's gonna be crazy with that trap. And I wonder if napalm burst would activate it as well. And then syndicate loot crates. Evidence of the presence of this group can be seen as you explore the Citadel, as they mark some specific crates for their own uses. Those with an inquisitive nature may wish to investigate. So maybe some extra loot in there, probably either like a side Easter egg or just like maybe something similar to like the lockers on Terminus or the bank vault on Liberty. Points of power. Strange metallic manhole covers have been discovered in various locations across the map, but none of them seem to lead to any kind of sewer system. Instead, they appear to have another, perhaps otherworldly use. Interesting. And then it says expect a fresh selection of calling card challenges, including Dark Ops challenges. Okay, new Dark Ops challenges. That sounds fun. Because we were wondering, since there is unique Dark Ops challenges for each of the zombies maps so far, with Terminus being beating the Easter egg on round 51, and then the other one being completing Liberty Falls Easter egg in under 30 minutes. So I wonder what this one's going to be. But we get the first look at the can here of Vulture Aid, and it is that yellowish green, like that highlighter green. Wish they would have kept the red, but I'm glad this perk's coming back. And the machine looks beautiful. This looks so nice, dude. Oh, that's so sick. But here we get a look at the augments for Vulture Aid. The first one being fit. That's, I ain't pronouncing that. But on death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. That's so sick. So we have a chance to stack the speed coal augment that charges your field upgrade faster than standing in that. That's going to be awesome. We're going to be getting our frenzy guard super fast. Then we have the smell of death, where the zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that conceals you while standing in it, which is basically the same way that the gas cloud worked back in BO2. And then parting gift, Vulture Aid ammo drops give more ammo to wonder weapons. Okay. Could be nice. I wonder if it's going to take ammo for those swords, or at least have some sort of cooldown to use those elemental effects. And then for the minor augments on it, it's going to be ammo pickup loot from further away. So it has more of a reach, more of a magnetism like we were speculating on last night. Carry-on luggage. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. All right, that's not bad. And then Picky Eater on death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment. Ooh, it's going to be tough to pick between these. I think it's either going to have to be Carry-on luggage or Picky Eater for me on the minor augments. And then for the major ones, I'm going to have to go with either the field upgrade one or the smell of death, but probably just the field upgrade one. I think that's probably our best major augment for Vulture Aid. And then we have our light mend ammo mod, and it says it's an unlocked reward part of the Merry Mayhem event. So we have to unlock this through an event, which is a little weird. Maybe we can get it as like a drop or something early, but don't like that it's part of the event. I'm sure it'll be easier to get after the event is unlocked, or the event probably won't be too difficult to get it in. But wish it was just there default on the map already. But it says these bullets deal light damage, which is a new element type that's coming into the game. And each bullet has a chance to transform a normal or special enemy's health into a healing glyph that moves to nearby injured allies, and we can see a little peek of that right here. So it's going to drop these little orbs that you can heal off of. And then if we look at the augments for it, it says antibiotic. The healing glyph now damages enemies that touch it, but its lifetime is reduced, so it'll go away a little bit faster, but it can deal damage to any zombies that go near it, which is kind of cool. I'm sure it's not going to be a crazy amount of damage, and I'm curious to see how well it does on higher rounds, because I'm thinking on earlier rounds, it might like insta-kill the zombie. But once you're on like round 30 plus, maybe it's not even going to do enough damage to notice it. But then like every other ammo mod, we have big game where it can affect on elite enemies. But it looks like if you do kill an elite enemy, it'll drop 3 more glyphs. So big chance to stack a bunch of them. And then we got dual action. Consuming a healing glyph will temporarily allow you to heal faster. I don't know how useful that's going to be. Maybe I'm just not seeing the vision, but I think it's already like healing you, or maybe it doesn't heal you as much as I think it's going to. So having that with faster healing, I don't know how much that's going to help, but I think I'm probably going to go with big game here, or maybe antibiotic, depending on how much damage that does. And then for the minor augments, we have longer life, so they will stay on the ground for longer. Could be good with antibiotic, but it looks like maybe they just cancel each other out and it'll just be there for the normal amount of time. So this is probably better paired with either of these other 2 major augments. Then we have extra strength. The healing glyph replenishes more health when consumed. And then we have express remedy. Increase the range that the glyph will move to an ally. So this is definitely more of a support ammo mod. So I don't know how useful this one's gonna be while playing solo. So for my top 2 for these, I would probably go with big game and then longer life or extra strength. But I don't see myself using this too much unless the antibiotic augment for it works better than I think it's going to. And then we got Tesla Storm. This also looks like it's going to be unlocked as part of the Merry Mayhem event. And just in case you don't know what it is, it says for 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. So it's confirmed that it does not affect specials or elites without an augment. And speaking of augments, let's take a look at them here. The first major one is Transformer. It says the field's damage is increased by the number of allies that are connected. So another one that's probably not going to be used solo, but could be fun in a group of people. Then next we have Shockwave. On activation, stun and damage all nearby enemies. So maybe it's just stunning or just damaging at first, but you need this augment to stun and damage. That's a little weird. And then we got Static Discharge. On activation, create a lethal surge of electricity around you. So kind of similar to, I think, Frenzied Guard when you activate it. There's an augment where it's like a little explosion when you activate it. I think I'm probably gonna go a Shockwave here for this. And then for the minor augments, we have Power Grid. Increase the range the electric tether can connect to allies. Again, another one, not going to be very useful solo, but these two combined, the Power Grid and Transformer, going to be very good when playing in a group. Then we have Overclocked, where your movement speed is increased during Tesla Storm. That's going to be sick. I can't wait to see how people combine this with all the other speed boosting augments. And there could be a crazy way to get some insane speed. Maybe this will help speed runs as well. I'm probably gonna be running this unless Lithium Charge is any good. And Lithium Charge is increased the Tesla Storm duration. I might go with Overclocked, but depending on what the movement speed thing is, maybe I'll go Lithium Charged, because Lithium Charge is probably better for most situations. That way we can have it last longer, and then we can have the stun and damage on it. But that's only on activation. Both of these are only activation for the major one. Kind of lame. But I did really like running Tesla Storm back in Cold War on early rounds, because I like to activate it when I had a big group of zombies, and every time I would stun the zombies, I'd get points for that. And then that combined with a double points and just like stunning the zombies, keeping them in one spot, made it a lot easier to get critical kills. So I'm gonna definitely mess around with this field upgrade a bit, and then we'll see what we can really use with it. And then the new Gobblegums coming out, we kind of already know that these are gonna be a thing, but we do get a nice little peek at the festive zombies here with the wreaths around their neck. But first one is Power Keg, that spawns a full power up. The other one, Time Out, which lasts 3 minutes. Clear all normal and special zombies at the end of the round. Normal spawning will not resume during this time. So basically we'll just give you time to go and like pack a punch, buy perks, whatever you want to do. Maybe get some Easter egg steps done. Could be nice. And then we have Holiday Cheer, which is a whimsical Gobblegum, which is looking like it's going to give like Santa hats and other things to the zombies. But it looks like both of these Gobblegums are unlocked during the event as well. Everything here seems to be unlocked through the event. And then for the Holiday Cheer one is unlocked through a different event in Jingle Hells. And then with the zombies training course here, they go a little bit more in depth. And it says it's going to be teaching players how to kill zombies, map progression, powering up weapons, getting new weapons, Gobblegums, and teaching them how to exfil. So this is really for new players. The only thing I can see older players going back and using is if, like I said before, we can kind of abuse this to get more camo. Oh, and this is just hilarious. We get to see all the different holiday versions of the zombies. They can either have wreaths and like lights on them, or we can see here with the vermin, they had the little hat on them and the shoes. Our Abomination looking very spiffy. We got antler ears on here. That's sweet. I can't wait to play Jingle Hells. It looks like it's going to be fun. And we get a nice little peek at snowy Liberty Falls. That's sick. And it says, hear that jingling? Expect bespoke audio to bring festive flavor. And it says you also might want to look to the skies too. So there's going to be probably Santa in his sleigh going across the sky at some point. And I'm definitely going to shoot his ass down. I hope that he drops a lot of presents too. And then there's going to have the snowball piles, kind of similar to Modern Warfare zombies, where you can just pick up the snowball and throw it. I'm sure it's not going to do that much damage, but it might like slow zombies down. Will be fun to try to take out an Abomination with those. And there's also going to be snowmen around the map like we can see here, but it says that they can be friendly or unfriendly, which says they can have zombies in them or loot in them. So I'm definitely going to be trying to go for all those snowmen to see if I can get any good loot. And then we have the present boxes, which is going to work similar to the jack-o'-lanterns, where it says there may drop a small present box, which can be opened as a gift. So that could have probably like pack crystals, maybe perks, maybe just salvage points. You know, it's just going to be a random amalgamation of items. Oh, and the Samta trials, that's ridiculous. If we're gonna still keep our Sam trials, but they're gonna look a little more festive and have present boxes, so those are gonna be fun to do. And then the frozen rounds, it says there's a strange fog in the air, and during certain rounds, you'll be chilled to the bone, slowing your reactions considerably, perhaps time to head indoors. So we're going to have to take cover inside of either a bowling alley, the bank, the church. That's going to make rounds like those very interesting. And they just reiterated on some of the gameplay changes, putting them in writing. It says they're reducing the number of mangler spawns at mid to high rounds. So early rounds not affected. It shouldn't affect directed mode. And it says they're implementing a maximum cap on active manglers in the game, ramping up until the cap is released at round 100. So does that mean they're going to increase more manglers past round 100, or at round 100 it doesn't go up anymore? I'm illiterate, so you guys are gonna have to tell me. And it says they're reducing the mangler's arm cannon health, so it'll be easier to take out through that. And significantly reducing the length of special rounds by reducing the number of spawns and adjusting the spawn delay rate for special rounds. That's gonna be perfect. If you guys have watched Insomnia Virus's round 999 run, during that, the later and later rounds he got into, those vermin rounds were lasting 40 minutes plus. It already feels like it takes forever once you get past round 30, so I am so glad they are reducing those. But it does say they're scaling parasite damage between rounds 31 and 91. I already feel like parasites do a lot of damage, so they're just getting stronger. And it says slightly increasing damage scaling for base zombies from round 150 to 400. Okay, so they might have just made high rounding a little bit harder. And then we got a bunch of stuff coming to multiplayer with new maps, you know, Snowy Nuketown. They're gonna be showing some events here. We got Christmas Weaver. We got Jack Frost over here. Ooh, and it looks like there is gonna be Infectious Holiday. So it's gonna be Infection on multiplayer maps. That looks like fun. Could be good. We're also gonna get Santa with his shit all opened up because he's just a freak like that. And I see a Tomahawk skin. They gotta have different Tomahawk skins besides a Christmas one. We gotta get some cooler ones. And it looks like our new weapons are gonna be unlocked through events as well. So we have the Maelstrom shotgun here. Looks like it only has a 10 round mag, at least base. Hopefully we can increase that a bit, or it gets increased a lot more once you pack a punch it in zombies. And then our AMR mod 4 also during an event says this is a semi-auto sniper rifle, one-shot kill the torso, arms, hands, and upper legs. Very high recoil and slow rate of fire. I can't wait to see if this has a fun pack-a-punch ability like every other sniper does in zombies. And then we get a cleaver. I don't know if this is going to be any different from all the melee weapons that we have so far. It does say it's a one-hit kill, short to medium range, medium attack speed. Basically going to work like the knife, it seems like. Also an event reward. And then it looks like all these new attachments, these new 3-round burst attachments are also going to be event rewards. Everything's an event reward this season. But it does look like there is a zombies themed event over here. Gobblegum Mania from December 5th to the 19th. So it says the plan is simple. Chew, earn, and unlock. Consume Gobblegums and Black Ops 6 zombies is the chew, earn. Chewing Gobblegums progresses both personal goals and community goals. Oh no, not another community goal. We have to chew 50 million Gobblegums here. Oh, and this is how we get the timeout one. This is gonna be like 70 million Gobblegums eaten. Oh, that is ridiculous. But we do get the power keg one early on. There is an emblem here for, it looks like Mr. Peaks. It looks like the very top of the Gobblegum machine, and there's a cool calling card for it. And the very last thing you get is the Perk-a-Cola pack, which is going to have Perkaholic on there, the free perk, stock option, double points, and that looks like Perk Fountain. And then the community rewards, we get a nice Mr. Peaks loading screen, which is sick. That's going to be the first one we get. And then is this an emblem too? No, that's a spray. All right. Okay. I haven't really used sprays too much in this game. And then the very last thing is Newtonian weapon charm that they're not showing us at the moment. And then it looks like the Merry Mayhem event is going to work similarly to a lot of the Modern Warfare 3 events where you're just going to need to gain XP to go and get it. And in here is where we have the Light Mend ammo mod, which you need 68,000 XP. That should be pretty easy to get in zombies, especially pop a double XP token. And then it looks like 2 tiers away from Light Mend is where you get Tesla Storm. And I think this event starts right when the new season starts, which is pretty cool. You can start working towards that as you're trying to get the new map figured out. Oh, and this is pretty cool. This looks like an advent calendar. So this is the Festival Frenzy. This is where we get the AMR mod 4. How do we get these little tokens to open these up? There are 12 redacted different event rewards all wrapped up and ready for you to open. Black Cell owners can attain a extra present. Jeez, they're really throwing in more pay to win stuff or more stuff that you have to pay for. I think I might have saw something where you get extra XP for every Black Cell battle pass that you buy going into the season. So eventually in our last season, season 6, Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. So if you buy every black cell in each season, you get a 10% boost going into it. So nobody gets one for season 1. But if you do have the season 1 battle pass and the season 2 black cell battle pass, you get a nice 10% boost. And then that just adds plus 10 to each one. Or it looks like a plus 20, plus 30, plus 40, plus 50. That's ridiculous. I really don't think we need all that, especially because I'm pretty sure people that are going to be buying the black cell every season anyways are going to be playing enough to not need all this XP boost. The weapon XP boost is nice, but the level XP boost, I feel like everybody's going to be pretty close to Master Prestige or as high of a level as you can get Master Prestige by time we get to season 6. Also, we got Squid Game coming. These look pretty decent for operator skins. They didn't phone it in like the Fallout ones, but maybe we get a mode with it as well. Oh yeah, it says look for limited time modes in multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. Okay, a Squid Game zombies mode. How the hell is that gonna go? And we can also see a sneak peek at another operator skin back here, the dude that's running things. And then some other bundles. The unicorn one. Does it say anything with zombies coming in here? Don't think so. We also have a stoner chameleon, another anime skin. The op or the sniper here looks sweet. Minecraft skin right here. It's a chicken gun. Wait, DOA, is this supposed to, oh, it's the Mama Back reactive skin. Oh, that's sick. Dead Ops Arcade theme skin. Are we gonna get Dead Ops Arcade in this at all? Be crazy to have a whole bundle for it, but no mode. And then we get some other skins here. Obviously, we saw the Christmas Weaver before, Christmas Maya. I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks sweet. And it looks like there's going to be a multiplayer in Zombies free trial coming. So if you don't already have the game, maybe you can go ahead and try it out here. And it looks like it's going to include standard and directed mode for Liberty Falls and Terminus, but you won't get to play the new Zombies map in the free trial. So pretty exciting stuff coming to Zombies. I can't wait to get my hands on the new weapons, trying out the new ammo mod, field upgrade, and perk, and hopping onto the new map, of course. And the new event in Jingle Hells look like they're going to be a lot of fun to play. We're just going to be eating when this update comes out. Zombies going to be a lot of fun. But that about covers it for all the new stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate all your love and support, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.